Hello everyone and welcome to another YouTube video. This is a pretty interesting video here today. We're going to be talking about 11 games that I think deserve a sequel. So let's go ahead and get this thing started with number 11, which is Golden Sun. Golden Sun was a game that was released back on the Game Boy Advance years ago. I don't know the exact date of it, but it's an RPG and it was a very fun game. There was a sequel to this game that came out on the DS. I don't remember exactly what year it was. I think it was 2009, but they did not make a Golden Sun game after that. And I'd like to see a Golden Sun game on the 3DS. I think the RPG elements of this game and the storyline and stuff like that would be awesome on the 3DS. You know, to have the 3D graphics for the RPG, it would just be pretty cool. I'm not like super wanting the sequel, but it's a sequel I'd be kind of excited to see it. It might give me a reason to actually dust off my 3DS and play it, seeing as I haven't played my 3DS in probably 6 months, which is pretty crazy. But number 10 is a bit of a more popular game. This is Portal. Valve, come on. Portal 3. I don't think Valve realizes how much money they would make if they just released like Half-Life 3 and stuff like that. Like, they would just get so much money. But Portal 3, I really enjoyed Portal 2. I beat it on the Xbox 360 a long time ago. I'm not like the biggest Portal fan, but I really did enjoy the game, and I'd like to see a sequel to Portal 2. I think it'd be pretty cool to get back in that puzzle, you know, the portals and stuff like that on the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC. I think that'd be pretty freaking cool to see. But that is number 10. Number 9 is a game that a lot of people might not know. It's called Gun. It's an old Western game that was released back on the PlayStation 2, Xbox, and I believe the Xbox 360 in 2005. It was a pretty fun game. I guess you could technically consider Red Dead Revolver and maybe just Red Dead Redemption kind of like sequels to this game. Like, they really don't need to make a sequel to this game since you already have, you know, like Red Dead Redemption and the possibility of a sequel to that game anyway, or Red Dead Redemption coming out on next-gen consoles one of these days. But I think it'd be interesting to see a sequel to it. It was a pretty fun game back when I played it. It was kind of had the open world going, and it was a very fun game to play. It really was. It had first person. It was a pretty fun game back on the PS2. But number 8 is another Valve game, Left 4 Dead. Seriously, if they just made a 3 for like Left 4 Dead 3, Portal 3, Half-Life 3, they released that, they'd make so much money. Like, PC gamers would freaking love that. But I loved Left 4 Dead 2. I played a lot of it on the PC. And Left 4 Dead 3 would be pretty cool. I'd like to see that. That'd be really cool if it came out on next-gen consoles, not just PC. Because that'd be a pretty cool game to play with friends. Left 4 Dead 2, if you want a good game to play with your friends, that's a great game to play. It's very fun. It has a lot of mods for it. But I'd like to see Left 4 Dead 3. I think that'd be pretty cool. Now, number 7, it's kind of weird. It's Call of Duty and Medal of Honor combined, but not like, you know, you might say, oh, well, there's Call of Duty Black Ops 3 coming out this year. I'm talking about a World War II Medal of Honor and Call of Duty, because like Medal of Honor Frontline and Call of Duty World at War are two of my favorite World War II shooters of all time. Those games are absolutely awesome. We haven't really seen a World War II shooter in a while. I don't think I've seen one in a while. I mean, I remember Airborne, which was 2007, Medal of Honor Airborne. That was a great game, and World at War came out in 2008, I believe, and that's really all we've seen of really any good first-person shooters. I haven't really seen many World War II first-person shooters recently. I think it'd be awesome for Call of Duty to go back to its World War II roots, as well as Medal of Honor do that as well. Could you imagine seeing World War II on the next generation consoles? That'd be pretty awesome. If there are any like World War II first-person shooters that I'm missing that are coming out, just you can comment that down below. But I don't think there are. But seriously, Activision, for who's in control of Medal of Honor, EA, just if you put the games back on the World War II, I think that'd be really cool. The next game, number 6, is one of my favorite PS3 games, MotorStorm. This is actually the first game I ever got from my PS3 was MotorStorm Pacific Rift. I think this game would look great on Sony's PlayStation 4. It was a very fun racing game. It had ATVs, you know, buggies, monster trucks, all that kind of stuff. It was a great game. It was very fun racing game. And I was kind of surprised that we haven't seen a sequel and probably never will see a sequel for that game on PS4. Which sucks because I really did enjoy the game, and I think they should make a sequel for it. But I don't think we ever see. I think that company that made it actually went on to make Drive Club, and seeing the reception that game got, I don't know if we'll ever see another MotorStorm game. I think the last one was like some like the remote control racing game. I was like, that's not the MotorStorm I want. But I would like to see a sequel to that game one of these days, hopefully, but I don't really know if we'll get one. And this is a game that's highly unlikely to get a sequel, and that is Star Wars Republic Commando. Man, this game, when I first played this game on the original Xbox, I was little at the time. Like, the graphics, I remember the game just looking, like, realistic, like, super realistic. And nowadays, I have the game on PC. Obviously, the graphics are just terrible, but this game is very, very fun. I really enjoy playing this game on my PC. It's very fun. I would love to see a sequel to it, but I don't think we're going to see a sequel to Star Wars Republic Commando ever. But I think it deserves a sequel. It was a very fun game. Actually, like, literally, this game and the next two games are games that are highly unlikely to get a sequel, like, really highly unlikely. But we'll get to that the next game in a minute. But Republic Commando is a very fun first-person shooter Star Wars game. It was just a ton of fun, and it was multiplayer. It was great. It was really good. The next game is one that a lot of people are going to want to reach through their computer monitor and slap me in the face for, and that is Brink. Yes, I'm actually one of the few people that really enjoyed Brink. I loved the gameplay. The storyline obviously sucked, but I really enjoyed the gameplay, the free-running aspect. It was just overall a very, very fun game to play. Me and my friends used to play that game all the time, and I'd love to see a Brink 2 on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, all that. But unfortunately, we are probably never, ever going to see a Brink sequel, ever, because the game literally did not sell very well at all. The game was pretty broken, multiplayer-wise, at launch, so the game's reception was just terrible. I doubt we'll ever see a Brink sequel, but there's always going to be me hoping for that sequel because I really enjoyed Brink. I have it on the PC. It's not optimized very well for PC, but I still play it. I like to see a Brink sequel. Now, number 3, this game's really highly unlikely to get a sequel. Very highly unlikely. This game, I don't think many people know about it at all, which sucks because it was so much fun. This is Star Wars Bounty Hunter. This game, literally, like, I would go to Blockbuster just to rent this game when I was younger. This game, basically, you're Jango Fett, which to me was just freaking awesome. You're a bounty hunter. It was just a fun game. The massive levels. It was very, very fun. I don't remember everything about the game. It's been so long since I've played it, but I think that if you were to pre-order, I think it's the Ultimate Edition of Star Wars Battlefront, you get this game on the PS4, and they're going to be releasing it as a separate download for PS4 that you can buy. I'm definitely going to be buying the bundle that includes Star Wars Bounty Hunter because, man, I really, really want to play that game again. It's a very fun game, but I don't really think we're going to see a sequel, with LucasArts shutting down and all that kind of stuff. I don't know what company developed the game, but I really enjoyed the game, and I'd love to see a sequel, but we're probably not. Getting close to number 1 here, but number 2, oh man, this game also defined my childhood pretty much. This is Midnight Club. This was a racing game back on the PlayStation 2 and Xbox. I never played the original, but Midnight Club 3 was literally one of the best racing games I've ever played. Like, there's so much car customization, nice open world maps. It was just an overall blast to play. I love Midnight Club 3. The latest game in the franchise is Midnight Club Los Angeles, I think, and that game was fun, but definitely not as good as Midnight Club 3, and I'm pretty sure we're never going to see a sequel to Midnight Club, which sucks, but I really enjoyed Midnight Club 3, and I somewhat enjoyed the Los Angeles one. I'm pretty sure it's called Los Angeles. I'm pretty sure, but we'll probably never see a sequel to it, which blows, but I really enjoy Midnight Club 3, and now I'm probably going to have to go dust off my PS2 and play a little bit of Midnight Club 3, because now I feel like playing it. But now we're here at number 1. This is the game I want to see a sequel from the most. I have been wanting a sequel from this game since the day I beat the 3rd game, and this is Jak and Daxter. Seriously, Naughty Dog. Could you imagine Jak 4 on the PlayStation 4? Could just sit here for a second and imagine that. That would be literally like one of the best things ever. I'm hoping that after Uncharted 4 is done, that we may get to see a Jak 4. I know they were talking about they'd have to get the game right for them. They have to get like everything right for the game to ever come out. But I'm very hopeful for a sequel to this game because we didn't see one on the PS3. We did see the HD collection, which I do own. But Jak 4 or a sequel, or maybe even a reboot would be awesome of Jak and Daxter. I just want to see another Jak game be made on the PlayStation 4. It would be absolutely amazing. But that basically concludes my list of 11 games that deserve sequels. Probably not the best video I've ever made, but hopefully it was pretty good. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave your comments down below on games you think deserve sequels. If you agree with this list or any of these, let me know down below. If you disagree, I guess let me know as well, and I'll respond to your comments. But these were 11 games that I came up with that I thought deserved sequels, especially Jak 4. Come on, that would just be absolutely amazing. But thank you for watching this video. Hopefully everything made sense. I tried to keep this video going as best as I could, but I don't know. Hopefully this video was good. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Just leave a comment down below. Like the video if you want, and all that kind of stuff. And I guess I'll see you in my next video. Peace out. Yeah.